Hi guys, today I'm going to show you this very interesting commercial ice maker with a whopping 100 pounds per 24 hours production capacity. That's definitely huge for such a size. I mean, I'm not saying it's small, but it's not super large, so it fits almost everywhere, even underneath a counter, but could also work on a top or freestanding. We have two different type of water supply. Comes with this small pipe, same thing as people are using, for example, for reverse osmosis. So you can also connect it directly there. But it comes already with a filter attached, so you don't need to filter it extra. You can use your tap water, and it comes even with this faucet adapter, super convenient. So for example, if you want to use that out in the garage, you attach it to your faucet and then connect the other end to this device. And you have even filtered water for your ice cubes, or you can use such water barrel. And so I have to turn the blue lever to the vertical position. Very easy to do. So we have now the water flowing. So we can either start to make some ice or do a self-cleaning, which is of course highly recommended, especially at the beginning. Of course, for that we have to attach the draining hose in the back and then put, for example, a bucket underneath. I hope you can see that. So I close the lid now and turn on the cleaning with a long press. You can see starts now cleaning here inside. Always shows some time, how much time it will need for the next process, also for the ice making. Really good information here. And so we are getting close to the end of the cleaning process. Now the water which we have been using for the cleaning sits still here. So we have a drainage plug down here, like underneath. So we have to pull it out, and I have it connected to the bucket down there. So you can see the water is now flowing into the ice container, and here going down the drainage into this bucket. Really nice, clean solution. And so all the bad water has been draining, and so I pushed up the seal, and so we are ready for the ice making process. So we can turn it on. Here we get the green light, and so we can hear the compressor and the fan starting doing its job. Of course, also the water starts flowing, and of course usually we have to close the lid here to keep everything cool so it can work much more efficiently. I just open it here that you can see that a little bit better how this works. So the water is constantly flowing along this ice cube maker tray, which is super cold thanks to the compressor. And so the ice cubes are building up in size more and more over time. Usually it takes between 10 and 30 minutes depending on the temperature of the water and the environment. By the way, we can also adjust the size or the diameter of the ice cubes here with the plus and the minus. And so we get an adjusted time here of 20 minutes at the moment. That's the remaining time for the next ice making cycle. Yeah, let's check here. Yeah, I can feel that's super cold. So I close this again. By the way, one thing which we have to be aware of, this tray here, which is huge, can contain up to 20 pounds of ice. This is not cooled. So you have to make sure that you take out the ice timely. And for that we get this nice shuffle here we can use to just grab the ice. One really important thing to know: if you think the ice maker is not producing enough ice, or just ice cubes which have a strange shape, not as beautiful as these ones here, then there's probably a problem with the water supply. I had this at the beginning with this tank. I think it's a general thing that these tanks have a hard time to get enough air inside, so enough water can flow down, but that's usually just a thing at the beginning. Of course, no problem anyway if you have attached the hose. That's really important to know, because some people might think there's a problem with the ice maker, but most likely it's not. It's just a problem with the water supply. And so the countdown has finished to 00, and now we can see the melting process. The water has stopped flowing, and the ice tray in the back is starting to heat up, and so it's releasing the ice cubes, and the ice cubes are then sliding because of tilting level. That's exactly what's going to happen. All the nice ice cubes are then sliding into the tray, and the whole cycle starts again with cooling down, filling water, and showing the next cycle timer. And so the tray is nicely filling up. You can see really nice, beautiful ice cubes. By the way, the light can be turned off if you don't need the blue light, but I really like it. And so I can see already the next batch of ice being prepared. So it seems to work fully independent, at least as long as my water tank lasts, or if you have it connected, then it runs basically forever until the ice container is full. Then you would see this light here. By the way, if you don't need the ice immediately, you could also use this timer. It's called reservation. We could long press here and adjust the time in hours. So if you know that you need the ice only in the morning when you wake up, you could add this timer here, super convenient. So I remove this here again. Of course, the compressor cannot only produce cold, it has also to produce some heat on the other side, and that's flowing here to the front. There's nothing to the side, nothing to the back. There's only intake from the back and from the side, and the whole heat is coming out here. It's not crazy heat, absolutely not, just a little bit warm, but you can definitely feel the air flowing. But it's a really good thing that it's coming to the front, so it's much easier to place it somewhere without interfering with some other devices. And so it's working absolutely reliable since yesterday, producing batch after batch after batch. And it takes usually only around 15 minutes to produce a decent batch of really nice thick ice cubes. Of course, probably nothing which you want to put in your normal residential kitchen or in your living room. It's just not quiet enough. But if you can find a spot in your garage or some other room or for a business, would be absolutely awesome. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.